So we are in Croatia with what I believe is the first Croatian orange that we put in the club, which is pretty cool. It's from Negotians Vinarius, which is basically like a group of winemakers and local growers that are working to um, preserve the winemaking that had been lost multiple decades ago. And they're creating some really beautiful stuff. I actually met one of the guys that is a part of this project and helped bringing them into the US at Raw a couple weeks or months at this point, I'm not sure, ago. And it's really fascinating to see what they're doing in Croatia. It's making me really excited to bring in more Croatian wines. So, with that in mind, it has actually not that many days of skin contact. It's only 3 days. However, the color is quite extracted. And I think that's because it was also matured on the lees for another year before they put it in bottle. So it's 2019. But it honestly, well, I'm getting in my head of myself, but it drinks more like a wine that's aged more than that. That's all I'll say. All right. So color, quite orange on the nose. It's like super herbal on the top. It's almost like it's like minty and oh man, I need like a herbs list in front of me. Not sage, another one like the big leafy green ones, like with big leaves. Anyways, one of those. And then along with that, there's something else about it. It's a mintiness, but there's something else. It's like, you know what? It's like very mountainy. It's like you're climbing through the mountains and there's fresh stuff growing everywhere. And it's like almost honestly almost a little bit like dirty, like in a good way, like forest floor, if you will. Should have just started with that. On the bottom, it's more like honeyed oranges, like mandarin style, not like blood oranges. Maybe even like a little bit grapefruity, definitely like in the citrus category. Probably like a bit of like tropical notes, but it's almost like candied pineapple, something like that. Let's try it. Great mouthfeel. Um, Man, that's a long time on lees, and I think that it is. I'm not feeling it that much, and I think it's because it's being balanced out by both like it's a combo of tannin and phenolic bitterness. The tannin is drying out the sides of my mouth. The phenolic bitterness is feeling a little bit like baby aspirin in the middle of my tongue. So very textural, I guess is how I would describe it. Fun. Like this wine is well, it's actually I don't want to say it's fun because I feel like I say like cheap rosé is fun. This is like it's like a serious wine, but it's fascinating. That's the better word. It's fascinating wine. Very tasty. One of those ones I think you want to like sit and contemplate. But for pairing, I would love to put it with like seafoods that have a lot going on with them, like grilled pulpo, like your grilled octopus, or like seafood pasta would be great with this. I'm really thinking like fish categories more than I don't know. I'm thinking it's Croatia. Think about what they probably eat in Croatia and eat it with that. And I think that's why I'm just gonna end there. I think those are two. Maybe like couscous, like one of those pasta salad type things, whatever they're like. That there's one more like with feta and things like that. Hope you enjoy.